Hi, and welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. My name is Melissa, and today we are waking up our taste buds and making this spicy and delicious homemade chili oil. This recipe is easy to make and it is customizable. And if you're not a big fan of having the spicy heat in your food, you can always customize this by using a less spicy chili variety. So we are going to gather our chilies. We want the dried varieties of chilies, and we are going to season our oil with a spice mixture. Again, this is customizable. Use the flavors that you like. We're using some green and black cardamom, a cinnamon stick, some bay leaves, star anise, and cloves. And then for the oil, we are going to need some vegetable oil, some minced onion, minced garlic, and some sesame seeds. You can also add soy sauce at the end if you prefer. And then we're going to take those chili peppers and we're going to put them in our food processor, and we're going to process them until they are a fine flake-like consistency and texture. And this part doesn't take very long at all, just a few seconds. And once they start to grind, we can add a few more of the peppers to our food processor. And after just a few minutes in the food processor, our chilies are now ground into nice fine flakes. We can use some of these to flavor other foods as well. The next step of the process involves seasoning the oil. So we have 2 cups of oil simmering on the stovetop. We can tell that it's hot enough by placing a chopstick in there, and you see the little bubbles around the chopstick. That means that our oil is hot enough to add the spices. So we're going to take that spice mixture, our bay leaves, our cinnamon, our star anise, our cardamom, and we are going to put those right into the oil. We're just going to let them simmer in there for just a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes tops. And we are going to use our chopsticks just to stir it a little bit as it cooks. And for the next step in our process, we're going to need a jar with a tight-fitting lid. I think this is a recycled pickle jar that I'm using. We're going to put some of our chili flakes in there. We're going to fill it up maybe a little more than halfway with the chilies. Then we're going to take our minced onion and we're going to put our minced onion in there along with our garlic. And our onion and garlic are not cooked. And then comes the fun part. We are going to take those spices right out of the oil and we're going to put them in the jar also, along with our chili flakes, our onion, and our garlic. And then very carefully, and remembering that this oil is super hot, we are going to just pour it into the jar over everything. And then remembering that that oil is super hot, we're going to use something long like chopsticks just to go ahead and give the contents of that jar a good stir and incorporate all those flavors together. We're going to, after we stir it, we're going to go ahead and just let it cool without the lid until it's nice and cool. Then we can add a little bit of sesame oil and soy sauce if you'd like for a little added flavor. And it's that simple. This oil is delicious on so many different foods and adds a lot of different flavors. If you give it a try, let me know how you liked it and let me know how it turned out. You'll find more recipes, articles, and videos at PennellCentral.com.